grab your tea because it's about to get juicy. That is so good. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm JaKayla and we are starting our back to school series today. To start off this series, I decided I was going to do some advice for incoming freshmen or high school freshmen. I just graduated from high school in general. Boy, am I glad to be done. But I learned a lot that I wish I would have known a lot sooner. But you know, you grow and you learn and you go through stuff. But I'm here to help the girlies out. So look at me as a big sister and I'm here to guide you. I have my little handy dandy iPad here. I wrote down some notes and we are going to get straight into it. We're going to start off strong because this one's just heavy on my heart. This is something y'all need to know. Know yourself and know your worth. Because had I went into high school knowing my worth, I wouldn't have been put in half of the positions I was being put in. Learn to love yourself. Learn to start all the self-care stuff. Learn yourself most importantly. Aside from loving yourself, you need to know yourself and what you like and what you don't like and things like that. Because had I known myself and my worth before I started high school, and like had I known my morals, my values, and had like boundaries, that's the big one, boundaries. Set boundaries. Had I set boundaries before going into high school and before starting different relationships with different people, they would have went a lot smoother. I would have said no from the jump to certain things. I wouldn't have put myself through a lot of what I did put myself through, which I'm very thankful for my experience because I did learn so much. I did learn so much about myself, and eventually I put up boundaries. And had I not went through those different situations, I don't think I would have ever learned myself, my worth. My opinion to you is go in completely comfortable with who you are. Write down like a list of boundaries that you don't want to go through, whether that's friendships or relationships. All relationships have to be healthy, so you have to set boundaries and be 100% sure about the things you want and the things you don't want. Moral of that, go in and completely, I wouldn't say you'd have to know yourself and have everything figured out, but you need to start the journey of, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is how I'm going to go about a certain situation, this is how I'm going to react to certain things, this is who I'm going to hang out with, this is who I'm not going to hang out with, this is who I want to be involved with, and this person has bad energy, so I don't want to be involved with this person. Just like, I wish I knew a lot of that a lot sooner. It would have helped me out in the long run, I feel like, personally. But we don't regret any situations. We love ourselves now, we're happy. Like, those situations made me, so we're fine. Going right into the second tip I have for y'all, and this is going to be the most harsh one, I feel like. Upperclassmen. I would say it's really good to have upperclassmen friends. You know, they teach you, they have went through the things that you're struggling with. When it comes to relationships, leave it where it's at, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. And think about it, if he or she is trying to mess with an underclassman, a freshman just coming into high school, like, what is happening that he or she can't get someone in their own grade? Why are they basically preying on like underclassmen? Like, it's just a straight up red flag. He's sliding in your DMs, it's a red flag. Leave it where it's at, because it's not worth it. And then next year they're going to be gone, and now you're attached and they're gone and they're living their best life in college, and you're just like, it's not even worth it. As soon as you see an upperclassman trying to hit you up, hit your friend up, red flag. Don't even get started. I mean, it's good to have friends, boys and girls, friends, whatever. It's good to have upperclassmen as friends. They can guide you, all that good stuff. But when it comes to a relationship, leave it where it's at. That's all I have to say about that. That's just a red flag in itself, like, self-explanatory. The next one, on a more positive note, I'm just gonna say it, is getting involved. I would say definitely get involved in different clubs, different sports. I definitely wish I would have gotten more involved, which I did. My friend like branched me out and I did like student council, I did all the sports. I did join a little bit of different clubs, but you know, you just meet so many different people and you can learn stuff from so many different people, and you can connect with the teachers, the counselors, the coaches on a different level. It's just really important to branch out and see what you like And then for me personally, I did that my freshman year. I did do a lot of stuff, and once I got to like my junior and senior year and things were starting to like get serious about like life, actually I narrowed it down to what I actually enjoyed rather than just doing everything and tiring myself out. But it is important to get involved and try different things your freshman year. Personally, I feel like your freshman year is just like kind of what makes you, so it's really important to just branch out and try different things. I feel like you just won't regret it. You meet so many different people, and it's just like, it's so wholesome. Am I gonna cry? Do I miss high school? No, the answer is no. All right, so hopping back into the academic, I definitely slacked off my freshman year. Really, I had a lot going on, so I wasn't even taking school serious. Like, I was actually barely at school my freshman year, which is terrible, but y'all are here to learn from my mistakes. Freshman year definitely comes back to bite you in the it really does. I got into National Honor Society my senior year, and then you have to maintain like a 4.2 GPA. And my grades were good. Like my junior and my senior year, I literally pushed myself so hard, and I wouldn't have pushed myself so hard if I just put in the extra work my freshman and sophomore year. So I was making like C's and everything my freshman year. Like I just wasn't taking it serious. I didn't have a care in the world. Like literally, actually, I did not physically care. Now I'm looking back on it, I was just like, I'm just here. Honestly, didn't help that I had the hardest Spanish teacher in the world, but so I wasn't taking that serious at all. My grades were being calculated, and I had a good GPA up until when she had to put my grades in from my freshman year. It went down to a 4.0, and I needed a 4.2 to graduate with my National Honor Society cord. I had to work so hard, like extra hard, which I was already working hard. Like I didn't get anything below an A minus, and I was just on it like constantly. I'm an A student. I work my butt off, I really do, but it was just bad my freshman and sophomore year. So when she put that in, I was struggling. Your girl was struggling the last semester, and that's like the worst semester to even be trying to like work hard academically in, because senior year you're not even like there half the time. We had so many senior trips and senior activities and senior meetings and graduation practice. Like I wasn't even at school most of the time. But I did end up graduating with a 4.2 and getting my National Honor Society cord, which I was very proud of myself. But had I just worked hard my freshman and sophomore year, I wouldn't be coming home crying and scared for my life. I'm definitely being dramatic, but definitely where this is going is work really hard your freshman and sophomore year, because those grades do come back around. Like I said, just get involved. And it's not like you have to know what career path you want to take then, but just explore different things and work hard and don't slack off. And yeah, it's definitely worth it though. Got a good one. Mental health. Of course, you're starting like your freshman year, you're overwhelmed, you're scared. I definitely recommend taking like a mental health day once a week. Like I graduated high school, but I still take my self-care days. Every Sunday I reset. It's just good to have like a mental reset. Take care of your mental health, because if your mental health is not at its best, that's when one, you start doing things you normally wouldn't do. You fall into peer pressure and like overall slack academically. Please, 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 like if you listen to anything from this video, please take your mental health into consideration and just have those days. I'm not even gonna lie, my mental health has really declined in high school, and it's just because I was just overwhelmed in like relationships and friendships and stuff like that. When I started taking a day to like write down my thoughts, it has really helped me. Like please take care of your mental health, because your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and that is something that I will never stop taking care of, is my mental health, because it is important. Psychology student here, I advise you really prioritize your mental health. I love you guys as always. I hope I helped some of you out. I can make a part 2 of this if y'all would like me to, but thank y'all for watching, and I am so excited for this back to school series.